Facebook was invented in 2004 by a Harvard sophomore, Mark Zuckerberg. It was created initially to help build social networks for college students. Now it has advanced and progressed into a multi-billion-dollar company that provides free social networking that is secure and exclusive for people all across the globe. Jack Dorsey, Biz Stone, and Evan Williams invented Twitter on July 15, 2006. The purpose of Twitter was described as an SMS service to inform small groups what you are doing. In other words, it's just the status part of Facebook. Both social networks have evolved over the years and some of the uses have changed. What we want to find out is how people use them and which one is the preferred social network.
My everyday life, I use Twitter very regularly and Facebook more infrequently. I use Facebook more for my actual real life friends and family to talk to them or post pictures of my kids, that kind of thing. It's definitely more of a intimate kind of thing, and I use Twitter more professionally.
I usually get on Facebook and Twitter most days, just kind of scroll through it, ask people questions about homework or just talk to them.
Well, Facebook is probably more of my personal life, as Twitter is more of my professional development tool that I use.
Well, I'd say nothing because I'm always on MySpace. That's all I use.
It's blocked in my house.
It plays an important role because I get to know about a lot of things that are going on, like a lot of events. And I get to talk to people a lot, like tweet them.
I think it helps me communicate with my friends better and just like see what's going on in everyone's lives.
Well, I go on there every day to check and see what my friends are doing and stuff.
And it kind of takes over my life, come home, check Facebook, see what's going on.
I normally check Facebook once a day, I guess, to just see what my friends and family are up to mostly. I check Facebook every day, and I check Twitter regularly to see my notifications, my mentions, and stuff.
I usually use Facebook and Twitter to talk to my friends. Don't really use it for homework because that's what I'm usually doing to get out of homework.
If I can't reach someone through text, I'll tweet them. Or if I need to ask people for homework help or something like that.
Facebook I probably use in the evening time. Twitter I'll use during the day. And most of it's because I'm doing stuff that has to do with school on it.
I use them both a decent amount. Twitter I use actually a lot more during the school year because I use it for school stuff. Facebook I tend to use not as much during the school year, more so in the summer when I'm off.
Never. It's blocked in my house.
I'm on MySpaces. Where's that? It's coming back.
Well, you can't get on Facebook at school, so I just get on Twitter in school. And at home, I'm mostly on Facebook.
I use Facebook and Twitter almost every day.
Like every other day.
Just about every day.
Every day.
Use it most days. Probably 6 times a week.
Yeah, I think it takes up a lot of time and it's distracting from homework.
I feel like it takes up, I don't use it that much, but I know a lot of people that are on it constantly, and I think that it takes up quite a bit of time, it takes away from actual social interaction.
For me, no. Can it be? Sure. But I also sometimes think about it too. Depends on what you mean. Before, Facebook or Twitter took off, I would spend 6 hours riding my bike. You know what I mean? So it's not to say it's time consuming. So it just consumes time that I would have been doing something else. It's sort of a mistake to think that every single moment of the day I'm going to use it in some sort of productive fashion.
I feel like some of the students I teach get a little bit carried away with Facebook, especially when they're in the middle of finals time or something like that.
I never get any of my work done.
It can be sometimes, because sometimes I'll get distracted from my work and go on there. But mostly I think it's beneficial.
Yes. I always get distracted.
If I'm trying to hit up a conversation with a few ladies every once in a while, I don't know, it could be.
I don't know, you could stay on there for hours looking at absolutely nothing.
I guess as a responsible adult, have like a self-discipline enough to at least not let it get out of control and take me away from, hey guys, I can't teach right now. I'm playing, or I'm tweeting like up a storm right now. If anything, I'd probably say Words with Friends is worse for that. I might say, hang on, let me finish. I'm playing Words with Friends.
What lures me into Twitter and Facebook are the personal connections that I've made.
Just like seeing what everyone's doing and seeing what all the celebrities are doing.
I think it's the colors. It's the blue, because they both use blue as their logos. MySpace went like red.
It's better than like sitting at home, like doing nothing and doing homework.
I think it's more like trying to find out what's going on with other people or people that you connect with, or interest in their lives in a totally different way than how it used to be. I mean, we never really had it. When I was in high school, we didn't have it at all. And we had to actually pick up the telephone and call each other or meet up and like go out or interact that way rather than over the internet.
The Facebook was a lot of fun when I started reconnecting with people who I hadn't spoken to in a while, because it wasn't practical to do pre-Facebook. Unfortunately for me, I'm kind of a loser. I don't have that many friends. So after about 3 weeks, I pretty much, reconnected with everybody I ever knew in my life. So it's not quite as, the pull isn't there. Twitter, however, has a lot of pull for me, at least now, because like I said earlier, I can follow things that I'm interested in. If you're interested in it, you're going to want to get to it.
There's hashtags. There's a lot of different ones for educations. For one that I typically belong to is EdChat. So on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. I can put in tweet chat and put in that hashtag, and then I can collaborate with a bunch of other teachers on a certain subject that often bring links, real life stories that they've done, things that they've done in their classroom, what works, what doesn't work. So I use that to grow professionally into my teaching and administration.
The Y can be a valuable tool for school, because sometimes with kids, what you're doing in school has nothing to do with what people are really interested in. And that's not, that's not to say that, or let me rephrase, both children and adults have that feeling. I can't wait for the work week to end so I can go do what I really like to do, for people who are stuck in jobs and not doing what I like to do. I love my job.
I prefer Twitter, just because it's quick. I can do a quick blast, or I can read something very quickly, as opposed to going through Facebook, which is a little bit more lengthy process.
If I had to choose right now, I'd probably prefer Twitter the most, which isn't to say that I dislike Facebook.
Facebook.
Twitter. By far.
I'm new to Twitter, so I'm more of a Twitter fan right now.
Facebook.
First it was Facebook, but I'm kind of like leaning towards Twitter now.
Facebook.
I definitely prefer Twitter more. I'm not a huge Facebook.
Probably Facebook, because there's more stuff to do. It's a little more wide open. Allows for more interface.
Facebook, because Twitter's just kind of like one purpose.
I like Twitter because I like to tweet. Tweet.
I met Zuckerberg when he was at Harvard and I was at MIT. And he wanted me to do some stuff for him. I was kind of busy working on other stuff. I was Friendster and stuff. I was kind of into that. But yeah, me and Zuckerberg go way back.
Alright, can you tell me a true story?
What?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm on my MySpace all the time. I'm blogging it up. I blog. You should follow my blog. It's pretty cool.
What's your blog?
My blog's about how to blog.
I love my job. I do. So I don't feel that way.